I want to ask you what kind of meditation you're doing and how did you get into it?
So Ammi Patel, who's my stylist and also meditation teacher, uh, made me do this happiness program, and she taught me the Sudarshan Kriya.
Oh, okay. That's it's really powerful to begin with, but go on.
So that's what I do, and then I've done the Sahaj meditation,
Mm.
and then we do full moon meditations every full moon. 7th March is the next one,
Mm.
and
There are two kriyas that I do. There is Sudarshan Kriya, which is basically breathing exercises. It's just a 25-minute thing. And there's this course called Sahaj Samadhi that the Art of Living offers. So the first 10 days into this kriya and everything, they said, okay, you want to give us Guru Dakshana, do it for like some 50 days or something continuously. Obviously, they want us to form a habit. So I think I sort of did it for 10 days, and after 10 days, I was just smiling randomly sitting in a car or standing. So, my parents are sitting, I'm just smiling, and I don't question it, You think I'm a fool. But it actually gave birth to my joyful side. I mean, not gave birth, it's like you're clouded and suddenly the clouds go off and the sunshine, you feel like that. So I was constantly smiling and I was constantly joyful. I think I usually never get angry also as much, but that anger went away. There was no... I just feel like I'm a very different person, and I think I'm now about 40-45 days into it. I make sure I do it every day.
वैसे ध्यान करना हो तो सबसे अच्छा तरीका है श्री श्री रविशंकर, उनका एक तरीका है सुदर्शन क्रिया। सबसे आसान तरीका ध्यान करने का, दुनिया का सबसे आसान तरीका है, ट्राई कीजिए, उससे तो लगभग सबका हो जाता है।
When I did Sudarshan Kriya for the very first time, it was so powerful. When it was done, I felt like my brain and my eyes are just clear. It's like there was so much written on the blackboard, and when you just wipe it off, and not only wipe it off, it's like you wash it off. My perspective is much more clearer. I feel I'm much more intuitive. I feel much more at peace. And when you are happy from the inside, everything kind of falls into place. When I was sleepy, I didn't take coffee the entire day, and just with Sudarshan Kriya, I had the energy to do anything. I could do a cartwheel right now if I could. And you're just happier as a person. I mean, who doesn't want to be happy? After all, that's the #1 goal I also have. 5 years, 10 years down the line, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I hope at least I'm happy doing it. So I'm glad that I started this journey so early, and I'm going to follow it.
Well, I did the Sudarshan Kriya when I was very young. I was about 16 years old, I think, when I did the Sudarshan Kriya. And after that, I've also done the advanced course a bunch of times. I've done the DSN. I think there's a couple of things that happen when you do any of these courses. One is, obviously, you feel a sense of joy. You also feel very, very centered. And I think the transformation that happens within you is that, you feel like you're capable of doing a lot of things that you didn't think you were capable of doing earlier. So it also increases your confidence. When you feel centered, you feel like you can deal with a lot more situations and difficult things. I've gone through many days where I'm dealing with different situations, there's stress, you're distracted, and at that point of time, there's I sit down, I meditate, and suddenly there is a sense of calm that happens because you're in your center and you're feeling calm. I feel like you can deal with situations in a much more positive and more confident sort of way.